The hair that I'll be using for this tutorial is by Yvonne Hair, and I'll leave all the links to the seller in the description box, as well as all the measurements of the hair, how many bundles I received, and the measurements of the closure. Now, I always start off my wigs with sewing on the closure first, and the reason I like to do this is because I like to sew my wefts in accordance to how I have placed my closure, whether it is a middle part, whether it is a side part. It kind of gives you a guideline of what to do. Now, because I am doing a bang and I would like my closure to fall in my face, I'm going to sew it on the front, which is no different from what I would do if it was a middle part, and I'm just gonna leave that there until the end, and I will position it how it should be for the bang. The construction of this unit is quite easy to achieve, for the simple fact that you are just sewing the wefts in a U-shaped form until you get to the top. At that point, you would use the hair from your lace, frontal or closure, and you would just comb it over so that you see no wefts at all. But basically, you're just going in a U-shaped form until you get to the top, until there's no room left, and then you're done. In the event that you're using longer hair for your unit, I would say 18 inches and up, 18, 20, 22, 24, you will find that there's going to be less hair on the wefts. So at that point, you could either buy one more bundle of hair, or you could space out your wefts in the back, and when you get to the top, you can sew them a bit closer if you want the fullness in the top and not so thick and heavy in the back. I've completed the entire unit, and I just have it in the back on a ponytail, which is actually coming out, so I'm just going to retie that. I've sectioned out the portion of the hair that I want to be the bang. It's basically the closure. The closure is as wide as I want it to be for the bang. So if I pull it back, you can see the line for the closure. Imagine I wear it like this. Hell no. So I have it like this now, but I need this part to be covered. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this rat tail comb, and I'm basically going to just wet my hair first initially, because I want everything to be laid. So I'm gonna wet this portion of the hair so it can be more mobile when I need to position it in a way. So I'm gonna wet it and I'll be right back. So I just wet this section. I didn't wet this because that doesn't need to be wet, but this section in particular, so that I can kind of place things where I want it to go. And I'm just going to take some pieces out, the perimeter of the hair. Now, you don't even need too much, just enough to cover the pieces of the track, okay? And so then I'm just gonna smooth that out. Now, this is the bang that we're working with. Just gonna comb it out a bit. While the hair is wet, this is actually a perfect time to cut the bang. So I'm actually gonna use a razor. Start a little bit lower and then work my way up. So I'm just gonna section off the sides here. So what I'm going to be doing now is just re-wetting the hair, the top, the bang, everything, and I'm just going to take a silk scarf and I'm going to tie it down for a couple hours so it can set in the position that I want to. Right now it's puffy and I just need it to be like laid. So that's what I'm going to do next, so keep watching. Okay, so I have this on and we'll keep this on for maybe about 2 to 3 hours and let it completely set. This is just how it is. And you're pretty much done after that.